Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing arrest by Interpol. That's the internet, is basically an international policing organization, and deportation from Thailand. Now, one thing to bear in mind is that, Interpol issues something oftentimes called a red notice. That's kind of like an arrest warrant in an American context, or even here in Thailand, in the context of Thailand, an arrest warrant being issued for someone, but it has international breadth, if you will. And the member states, if you will, that are part of Interpol, they have this kind of reciprocal, if you will, recognition of these red notices. So, somebody gets one of these warrants, to use that term, issued against them, then even though it may involve somebody, for example, here in Thailand, may involve a foreigner not from Thailand and somebody that didn't commit any crimes in Thailand, still, Thai officials may put that person into deportation proceedings and then basically send them back or send them to wherever the country is that issued the red notice. We had some controversy surrounding this involving a football player back, if I recall. It had to do with Brunei, and there were sort of warrants that were going around. The person was an Australian permanent resident, if I recall, but I believe it had something to do with Brunei. This pops up every now and again. I thought of making this video after reading a recent article from the Thai Examiner, thaiexaminer.com. Article is titled, "Russian Arrested in Pattaya on Interpol Red Notice and Warrant for Drug-Related Offenses at Home on Tip-Off," quoting directly, "Russian fugitive nabbed in Pattaya after 10 years on the run for drug offenses. Mr. Mikhail, quote unquote, was arrested on an Interpol red notice," as we discussed a moment ago. Quoting further, "The public is still urged to report illegal or suspicious actors. Officials warn that Thailand is no haven for gangsters and fugitives." Yeah, that seems to be a real concern amongst Thai law enforcement and immigration specifically. The fact that in the past Thailand was viewed as something of a haven for sort of ne'er-do-wells or something seems to be of real concern to relevant Thai officials. Quoting further, "A Russian national with an outstanding warrant for drug offenses was arrested last week in Pattaya. Stunned investigators previously discovered that the man had overstayed his visa in Thailand by over 10 years. So on top of everything else, he's going to be probably blacklisted effectively for a lifetime." Quoting further, "The Russian known as Mr. Mikhail was nabbed after a tip-off to local police by a volunteer. Officers with the Immigration Bureau were taken aback this week after apprehending a Russian national in Chonburi. It subsequently emerged that the arrested man evaded police in Thailand for over a decade. The 34-year-old was identified by police on Friday last only as Mr. Mikhail." Yeah, as usual, Thai Examiner gets into the high weeds, if you will. They go into a lot of depth and detail, and I urge those who are watching this video, go check out that article. But the thing to take away from this video is, yes, Interpol red notices do get issued. Thai immigration police, as well as Thai law enforcement generally, are very serious about such matters. They enforce the law with a great deal of alacrity when it comes to issuance of a red notice. And when somebody is arrested, they, generally speaking, are going to be deported back to where that red notice was initially issued in order to face whatever legal consequences there are in that jurisdiction.